This is the meeting place, Volantes, and I have to admit, this does look kinda cozy, in my opinion. I mean, like all of you sitting around the tables, it looks really cozy. Here, let me introduce you. Everyone, this is Volantes. Wow, Shauna's description was spot on. So, Volantes, this is Tiarno. He's got some serious dance moves, and this is Trevor. He never misses a single question on his tests, but he's a little shy. Alright, nice to meet ya. You know, it'll feel like we're a closer crew if we call each other by nicknames. Can I call you V-Meister? No, I forbid you. No way, he's a Lil V for sure. That's even worse. What do you think, Trevor? And he's momentarily taken aback. What, do you want me to nickname someone I just met? Shauna, you shouldn't put people on the spot like this. Well, how about something low-key? Maybe something like Big V. I don't know which one's worse, to be honest. Why don't you decide what we should call you? I'm obviously picking my own. Volantes doesn't go by Volantes in the game, he goes by Volan. So yeah, that's my nickname. Volan. Volan fits you perfectly, I thought so too. I'm sure we're gonna be great friends, so I'll call you that too. So already, as you can see, you already have 4 rivals in the game. Although you really only battle one of them that often, you battle the others occasionally throughout the game, so... Okay, anyway, moving on to the story. Can we see the Pokémon now? I want to meet my new partner soon. I know, right? It was such a cool feeling when Trevs and I met our Pokémon. Hope you feel the same way we did. So it's going to be Shauna, Serena, and I that are getting our first Pokémon. Obviously, there aren't 5 starters in this game. Okay, as usual, we have a choice between 3 starters. We have a grass type, a fire type, and a water type. First and foremost, we have Chespin. It's obviously based on a chipmunk. His name comes from chestnut and pin, referring to the spines on his helmet there. I've already used him, and he seems to be a rather useful Pokemon. He evolves into Quilladin, which is admittedly a fun name to say, and then Chestnut, which is a grass and fighting type. If you want a Pokemon that has like really good defenses and pretty decent offense, you should go with Chespin, because he will evolve into a really bulky defender that won't disappoint you when attacking either, believe me. Next is Fennekin, the fire type. It's based on a Fennec Fox, as you can see from the really big ears it has. Its name comes from Fennec and Kindle, as in kindling for campfires. I personally would have picked a better name. I would have picked Fennekit, because a kit is a baby fox. But anyway, that's personally just my preference. I'm just gonna go with the name that Game Freak decided to call it, Fennekin. It evolves into Braixen at level 16. Not a very defensively oriented Pokemon, but it's basically the more well-rounded of the 3 starters. Then at level 36, it evolves into a fire and psychic type called Delphox. So yeah, if you want a special attacker with decent speed and lower than average defenses, I guess, go ahead and pick Fennekin. Finally, there's my personal favorite, the water type Froakie. I love frogs, so when they released a frog type starter, I immediately knew that I was going to be using this on my team. Froakie comes from frog, croak, and rookie, which is appropriate considering that he is the first stage on his evolution. He's obviously based on a frog. He evolves into Frogadier, and then Greninja, which is just as awesome as its name sounds. Greninja is a water and dark type with pretty good attacking stats, attack and special attack, that is. Excellent speed, and pretty bad defenses, so if you want a hard hitter that if you basically want a glass cannon, then go with Froakie. I heard online that the 3 of these are based on various classes in role-playing games. You've got the warrior, the mage, and the thief, or bandit, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. These are your 3 choices. You can pick whoever you want. I'd recommend picking basically whoever you like the best, because they all fill their own little niches on your team. I'm personally going to be going with Froakie. So, choose this Pokemon, yes. He seems ready and raring to go. And you received Froakie. Would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? I always give my Pokemon nicknames. It helps give them character. Now, I've got a male Froakie, as I can see on the bottom screen. I think all the starters have an imperfect gender ratio. It's something like 87.5% of the time they're going to be male, and 12.5% of the time they're going to be female. Kinda makes you wonder how these Pokemon survive in the wild. Maybe that's why you can only get them at the beginning of the game and you can't catch them. Maybe they're going extinct. I don't know. But he's a male, and I think Finn would be a really good name for him. So yes, your name will be Finn. Okay, my partner is Fennekin. We go together great. The 2 of us are just way too cute. Pardon me, but I have something for you from the professor as well. I have something that will help you understand Pokemon on a much deeper level. And it's the Pokédex. So you see, Pokédex I just gave you is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter, just like every game since Red and Blue. The reason you get one is because the professor wants us to go on a journey with our Pokemon and complete the Pokédex. To put it another way, it's an important mission from the professor, I'm sure of it. Oh, lighten up, Trevs, you're way too serious sometimes. Volan, please take this with you too. It's a letter from the professor. He said you should give it to your mom. Alright, we're done with our errand for the professor. I guess Trevs and I will go look for Pokemon. In Kalos, kids are chosen to carry a Pokédex and go on an adventure, just like every other region. But you need to give that letter to your mom before you go. So yeah, you can't advance the story without doing that. So, I'm gonna head back to Vannyville Town. But first, you're gonna be my opponent in my Pokemon battling debut. It's our first battle. Let's win it with style. Out comes Fennekin. And out comes Finn. I personally love the music when you battle one of your rivals in this game. It's really lively. Okay. Unlike every other game, you get 3 attacks. In Froakie's case, you get Pound, Growl, and Bubble. So you already have a decent Water-type move to use against Fennekin. In Chespin's case, it'll be Tackle. I forget the other attack. Growl, I think. No, Leer. I think it's Leer. And then Vine Whip. And then Fennekin gets Scratch, Growl, and Ember. So I'm just gonna wrap things up. Just make things easy here with Bubble. So yeah, it's a really easy battle. All you gotta do is use your elemental attack. Shauna will always have the starter that's weak to your element. Just like every other game, grass is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, and water is weak to grass. And if you win, you get an instant level up. Hey, I wasn't done watching my cute little Fennekin yet. And you get prize money for winning. You're amazing, Volan. Let me fix up your Pokémon. Say hi to your mom for me. So with that out of the way, down Vannyville pathway, through the gate, so, what did you and the neighbor kids end up doing? Well, you see... you got your very own Pokemon, lucky you. How about that? You're a Pokemon trainer now, too. Congratulations. A letter for me? It says it's from somebody named Sycamore. What could it be? A love letter? I'm sorry, that line always makes me laugh. What do we have here? A request. Oh, I see. Volantes, we've barely unpacked and all kinds of exciting things are happening. Let's get you and Froakie ready for your journey. Unlike previous generations, your mother actually does something. Here you are, Volantes. I even packed a change of clothes. My, what an unexpected turn of events. It's just like a sudden last burst of speed from a racer in a Rhyhorn race. Why would anyone race Rhyhorn? They're not the fastest Pokemon ever. You made friends, you met your Pokemon, and now you get to take a lap around Kalos. Oh, and don't forget this. Town map. As usual, you can check it to, view the region. For the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna say no. Press the X button to open the bag. Use the control pad to select the key items pocket. Select the town map, and doing a lap around the Kalos region will be a snap. Was that intended to be a rhyme? Dunno. It's a really wonderful experience. I agree. See you, Mom. Love letter. Come on. This game does have more romance in it than any other Pokemon game, which isn't saying very much. But I hope there's even more in the next game, personally. So yeah, Rhyhorn basically says goodbye to you. Well then, see you, Rhyhorn. And off we go.